thank you for joining us this morning. We actually have a very special guest on the show today. This is Gerald over at Lennar. Gerald, go ahead and tell everybody who you are and what you do and how they can get a hold of you.
Yes, hello, I'm Gerald. I am a new homes consultant with Lennar Homes here in Ocala, Florida. Basically, I sell homes 7 days a week with Lennar. We're a national builder, and we have a large commitment of homes in Ocala. We have committed to build about 1,500 homes in the area, and we're aggressively building. And we would like for you guys to contact us about any home that we may have. My contact number is 813-616-0067. Again, my number is 813-616-0067. And we have some interesting incentives that I'll talk about here shortly.
Okay, thanks so much. I love having you come on, and it seems like we have you on fairly regularly now, but you know, every time I turn around, Lennar has a new community, or you know, it's building more houses, and it's in areas that really need them. So what's one of the more exciting projects coming up?
Well, so the community I would like to discuss at this time is Freedom Crossing Preserve.
Oh, yeah, I passed it this morning. It's a great location.
Yes, that community is directly across the street from the Freedom Library. There's a new Publix on the corner as well. That community is a family community. It has 8 floor plans. We have floor plans as small as 1,544 square feet, 3 bedroom, 2 bath. And we have floor plans as large as 2,700 square feet, 4 bedroom, 3 bath, 3 car garage.
Some of those houses, it's funny because the 2-story house was actually smaller than one of the single-story houses, right? It was like, you've got correct. One that's all ones, and it's huge. And it doesn't even look that big from the front. It just kind of keeps going and going. Which model was that?
She is speaking of the medallion.
Okay,
the medallion is the crown jewel of Lennar Ocala.
It's
that
beautiful.
Home is extremely hard to get. When one falls out, we sell it immediately. It's a 4 bedroom, 3 bath with a 3 car garage. It features roughly 2,700 square feet. It has quartz countertops, stainless steel appliances, wood-inspired tile. Comes with a screened-in lanai, large master bathroom with 2 dual sinks. I mean, it has everything you need, tray ceilings. I mean, we give you a lot with that one.
Yeah, that one, it was shocking to me walking in how huge it was. I mean, almost 3,000 square feet. That's a lot for a single story. But it's absolutely gorgeous. If you have a chance, go over to Lennar and it's over by the Freedom Library, kind of across from that. They have a whole slew of model homes, like not just one, like a whole slew of them that you can really walk in and see, you know, what it is would fit your lifestyle and your budget. And they're gorgeous. They're so pretty.
We have 5 model homes there, 5 floor plans that you could come in and tour. They're staged. We're open 7 days a week. Monday through Saturday, we're open from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. And on Sunday, we're open at 11 a.m. to 6 p.m.
I love having you come on here because I swear this is probably the hardest working individual you will ever see. He is always working AM, PM. I see him at events for the Chamber of Commerce after hours. He is constantly running here, there, and everywhere. I don't know anybody that works as much and as hard as you do. I mean, you are always out there just working.
Well, I thank you for that, Andrea. So this is a labor of love for me. Like, I really enjoy what I do. I think my job is very important, providing a home that someone will possibly stay for the rest of their lives. And I take that very seriously. I try to be on call to answer as many questions as I can, as promptly as I can.
Yeah, I mean, it's 10 in the morning. You've already finished off one. I was eavesdropping on a conversation. He's like, oh yeah, no, I got that contract signed 8 o'clock this morning. That was the only time he could come in. We got it done. I'm like, 8 o'clock in the morning? I wouldn't even have my face on yet. That's crazy. What? You're already signing contracts.
Yeah,
more coffee.
so yes, I am available. I said my contact. I'm here to help. I love what I do.
Awesome.
Lennar has multiple communities in Ocala. I want to note Heath Preserve. It is located by the World Equestrian Center, and we have some unique floor plans in there as well. The prices in Heath Preserve are the mid threes. Also, we have Grand Park North, which is in Dunellen. Grand Park features our three largest floor plans, which is the Medallion, the Princeton, and the Tivoli. The lots are a bit larger in Grand Park North. They're about 1/3 of an acre. So if you like that rural feel and you want to put a large pool, Grand Park North could accommodate you there. We also have Country Lane Estates, which is in Williston. It's the same floor plans that we have pretty much in the rest of the communities, but they start at the low 300s.
Williston, I don't know of anybody that's out there building a community in Williston. I haven't seen anything like that. It's pretty rural, so.
It is. It's uncharted territory for Lennar, and we are production builders, so what that means, whether we have a body or not, we're going to build a home and hopefully we'll get somebody to put in it.
Definitely the epitome of speculative builders right there. That's great. So a lot of spec homes and you're building it no matter what. That's awesome. So I actually, in Dunellen, I had heard kind of through the grapevine, you know how we gossip in Ocala. We do.
Right.
We all gossip. It's
correct.
But it's all for the good. So I had heard that D.R. Horton was building communities in Dunellen, and then all of a sudden there's this community and it's Lennar. So that I was like, oh, man, I had the wrong gossip. I had the wrong information. But yeah, it was D.R. Horton, and then Lennar actually came in and swooped it up, huh?
Yes. And just to toot my own horn, just a tad. I was the first person to make a sale in that community, and I've sold 3 there already before they even announced it. But it is a great community if you want that rural feel.
Yeah, and I think Dunellen, you know, I was so excited about having DR. That was why I was really excited. It's because it really does need something, you know, it needs a community. It needs a new builder. There's a lot of older homes and older communities, but to have that, you know, that modern homes available, that's phenomenal. Especially those are the larger ones. There's nothing like that out there. So, I mean, that's really, really great news for Southwest Marion County. That's really great.
Yes. Yep.
So great. So you are at Freedom Crossing, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
So he's basically always there. That's the main office, but you will sell in any community. Right?
Yeah, so okay. I can cross sell is what we call it in any Lennar community. I mean, I sell anywhere you would like to go. What I would like to do is talk about some of the incentives that we have as well.
Oh yeah,
if you
sorry.
don't mind.
No, go ahead. I forgot about it. Go ahead.
Okay, so the incentives that we have right now for buyers is that we all know that the interest rate is hiking up. I mean, as interest rate rises, that makes the purchase power of the everyday buyer go down. Mm-hmm. So what Lennar is doing to combat that is we're buying the interest rate down at this time to 4.375%.
Wow.
That's taking you back probably 2 years ago.
That's phenomenal.
For those rates.
That's literally about $100,000. I mean, depending on what house they buy and all of that.
Correct.
That over the course of a 30-year fix, that is literally they're handing you $100,000. That's insane. That is absolutely insane. That's crazy. So
on our Q2, which Lennar's fiscal year starts in December, Q2 ends in May, we're offering rates 4.375 for those select homes that can close by the end of May, and we're paying all the closing costs.
Really? Wow. So, and a lot of your homes, they actually qualify for like USDA, right?
So we do have different loan types. If it's rural, it can qualify for USDA. We have in-house financing. FHA, we do take FHA. The thing about FHA, which is great, is that so in Florida, 7.2%, the seller can contribute 7.2% to the buyer's closing costs, selling concessions. So what that means is that I can max out what I can give you based upon the purchase price of the home. I can give you 7.2% of that in closing cost incentives.
That's awesome, because closing costs normally don't go to 7.2.
No.
So, no.
No.
So that's awesome. That is really, really cool. I know I did have somebody asking about VA loans, because I know there was a lot of builders that kind of stepped away from VA loans with all of the appraisal issues we were having about a year back. So is that something you guys can do?
We offer all loan types. So typically what happens is that all our incentives are tied to using Lennar Mortgage and Title. So what happens if you want to go forward with us, I'll get you over to our loan officer, our lending department, and they will have a consultation with you and pretty much tell you what they think the best loan for you would be. We do VA as well.
That is phenomenal. So there are so many out there that are asking. And I know you just said you do all loan types, but there's that the grant that everybody's talking about, which is the Hometown Heroes, which is, you know, for teachers and frontline workers and actually veterans as well that can get that. So is that something that you guys are working with?
We do participate in the Hometown Heroes program, yes.
That's awesome.
And we also have a credit repair program for you as well.
Really? Can you, I know we're kind of running low on time, but can you talk about that a little bit? Because there's a lot of people that are interested in that.
So typically what happens is that if you apply for a Lennar home and you submit an application, we pull your credit profile. And if we can help you raise your credit, we'll put you through our credit repair program. We'll still sell you a home with a date on it. And then as long as you follow the steps by the credit repair advisor, then you'll be able to purchase at the time of close.
That is phenomenal. That is really amazing that you can work with somebody. I think there's so many, I hate to say, there's so many scams out there on credit repair. And there's so many people that are just in it to take their money and not really help them. That, you know, they just, you know, there's a lot of people that just don't know what to do. And sometimes it's something small, you know, I mean, a couple $100 here or there, and, you know, they qualify. So
correct.
I mean, just having that person reach out, hold their hand and say, here's what you got to do. If you do it, you can have this. That's amazing. Yeah. It's really great.
Yeah. So there's things that a builder offers that a typical homeowner or resale cannot. They control the price and they control the financing. So there's things that the builder can do on the back end that your typical home seller, they cannot do.
Right.
The interest rate buy down, the closing costs, the credit repair, all of those things are in-house. So it really just expedites the process. You're dealing with the seller and the financer.
Wow, that's really phenomenal. All right, so one more time, go ahead and let everybody know who you are, where you work, and how to get in touch with you, just in case they just joined us.
I am Gerald Bowman, new home sales consultant with Lennar Homes. I work throughout all of Ocala. My number is 813-616-0067. Again, my number is 813-616-0067. We are having an event this Saturday for the general public. What we're doing, the corporate is sponsoring it. We're giving free food, and we're also doing prizes at Liberty Village, our 55+ community. If you would like to attend, put in your GPS, Lennar at Liberty Village, and it will take you right to us. We will be doing this event from 12 p.m. to 4 on Saturday.
Okay, so stop on out there if you have time, 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. That sounds like fantastic. For those of you that are listening on our Sunday show, I'm sorry you missed it, but you can still get a hold of Gerald. So he is definitely available to help you 7 days a week. I'm not kidding. He works constantly. It's not a joke. The hardest working man in Ocala, I think. But thank you so much.
Not so good for my personal life, but great for you guys.
That's okay. We'll just, you know, you'll make friends. You'll make friends. It's fine. It'll be fine. All right. Thank you so much again for joining us
Thank
today.
you.
We'll be right back after this real quick break. And when we come back, we're going to be talking about the stats here in Marion County this week, as well as fun things to do this weekend, aside from going and visiting the Lennar Model Homes.